146 game of your career, and you score your career high in game 146. What's that like?
I didn't know that was my career high, but it's fun. I mean, you have a lot of emotions on senior night. I've been in a lot of gyms, a lot of schools, a lot of conferences, but it felt really special tonight. I actually had a senior night last year, but tonight for some reason it was different because I'm so close with the girls here, and it feels like I've been here longer than a year. So it was a lot of emotions, and honestly, I just had to get it together and put those emotions somewhere other than tears.
Obviously, great performance tonight. How do you think that performance can help yourself and the team going to Cleveland for the tournament?
I mean, we had a lot of really great performances tonight, like Ange, and I don't know if Amber had a double-double tonight. Did she? No? Yes? Very close? Yeah, I mean, she's been getting double-doubles, so it's really a team effort. Like, I think just when we're all playing well together, it just builds team confidence, confidence in each other, and just more unity. So, yeah.
Did you see yourself being in this position a year ago, or maybe it was even 8 months ago when you showed up in Oxford?
No, I wasn't going to play my 5th year. Yeah, but changed my mind last minute. Box had something to do with that. So I'm very grateful I did. I'm very grateful that he recruited me the way and as hard as he did. I didn't. Yeah, this was a good year.
Can you talk a little bit about the season overall of getting here in Oxford, getting adjusted to the coaching program, and what all you've learned that you're going to use next week?
Yeah, so, I mean, the adjustment, so when I was at Loyola, I had 2 different coaches. He coaches a lot like my first ever college coach. So it was almost like an adjustment when I played. So I played under 2 different coaches. And this is kind of a long answer, but when you come into college your freshman year, it's like starstruck, like what's going on? I don't know anything I thought I knew. And you're basically getting retaught everything, how to redo everything but better. So him being a lot like my first coach, it was almost like going back to my roots coming here. I think that gave me a lot of confidence that I was missing in some of the other years, just because it's like his basketball, the way he wants to play is core basketball, like defensively and even offensively with ball screens and just doing what I'm good at, which is playing off Angie and Tamar most of the time. Yeah.
7 players getting at least 1 steal tonight. You yourself included with 1. Ange had 6. Corey Lard with 4. How do you think that defensive energy can help you in the tournament?
Yeah, I mean, that's just our identity. Like, we talk a lot about it. Like that's our core. Like, we fall back on that when things don't go well offensively. Like, even on the glass, like, we fall back on we can get stops. We can be in the gaps. We can bait them into traps. So traps is in, like, gaps and stuff like that. So I think that's just, like, where our confidence lies. Yeah.
You excited for Cleveland?
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Need a little rest, but we're going to get it.
I just thought that we toughened up and found a way. You know, they came out with their brand of small ball, and they hit a bunch of threes early. McCray was really good early. What she have 16 at the half? She might have 16 in the first quarter. I can't even remember now. But they played really good basketball early, and even when Coker went out, you know, we weren't even able to really do much as far as get back into the game. Our intensity, our pressure, I felt like wore them down. That was a big focus today. I felt like, you know, our last few games, I felt like the opposing defenses haven't really felt us. They haven't really felt our presence, and I felt like we needed to exert real energy back onto the ball.
Chandler brought in 26 points. Gonzalez brought in 22.
Yeah.
And these are players that showed up in Oxford like a year ago.
Yeah.
Much. What can you say about their development?
Well, Ann showed up in June, and Maya showed up in August. End of August. What can I say about it? I'm blessed that I get to coach them, and that's what I got to say about it. You know, they're fantastic basketball players, even cooler people. They've been great for our culture. You know, they've been great as far as growing the game here at Miami, and, you know, I'm forever indebted to them.
Coach, total rebounds today was much better than the last game. They only had NIU only had 8 second chance points. Was that a big emphasis coming into today?
For sure. And, you know, we had to bring out the pads and do some rebounding drills, you know, after the last game, pick up our level of aggression, you know, after our last game. And so we had to do our part. But, you know, for them, there wasn't as many offensive rebounds to be had because they made everything. You know, they shot 50% from the field, and I mean, they were sensational. You know, they made everything. I felt like in the first quarter for sure, and you know, they were just rolling probably first quarter and a half.
Coach, Amber Treader has been on a great run last 5 games, almost had a double-double today to make it 5 straight. 19 points, 8 rebounds. What do you have to say for her?
You know, she's obviously extremely valuable to us. She's invaluable in that. I mean, we were forced to play small ball. She played the 5 for the majority of the game. You know, and I think it just shows, it speaks to her level of flexibility. You know, to be able to do different things for us. We move her around all the time. You know, we're just thankful she's on our team.
Coach, did you expect to have to go to that small lineup that quickly?
No. I thought we'd be able to punish them early, just because, but we were not. I mean, the way that they were stretching us out defensively, we had to go to it. That was one of the, unfortunately, but positively, that was like the biggest perk with Ilsa out. We were forced to play small. You know, we experimented / were forced, you know, to play small, you know, when she was out. And, you know, we were able to move Nuria and you know, Corey into that 4 spot. And, you know, they've been really good for us.
Glenn, how about some of the things that Angelina adds on the court for you? Some of them don't even show up in the box.
Mm-hmm. Well, when she's dialed in and when she's really, really nasty, we're really better. Like, you know, she has an edge to her, and I try to tell her about it. You know, when she just needs to tap into that sometimes. And I think there were spurts today where I could see that she tapped into it, you know, because she's different, you know, and in a really positive way. And, you know, when she's like that, it just elevates the level of play from everyone. And I think more than anything, that's the biggest thing. She gives us an edge, you know, and a personality, a even nastier personality. Because I think Amber and Maya are like that, and when Ange is dialed in like that, it gets real nasty.
Coach, going off of her, she had 6 steals today, part of the team's 16. Lard also had 4.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about this team's, you know, defense heading into Cleveland and how that can help?
Well, I mean, we were extremely active today, you know, in the gaps. We played with great activity, actually. I felt like, you know, just energy. I think we had great energy today. We looked rested. We didn't look as tired. You know, we were getting up and down the court quicker. We really shortened practice here. We didn't practice Thursday. We practiced about an hour and 15 yesterday, and that was extremely light. And then we did shoot around this morning, extremely light. So we really haven't practiced much. You know, we talked a lot, you know, in film. And so I just feel like that was probably a big, big thing for us.